Tribune magazine points to a class war, though, by the way, at the heart of the climate debate. According to the outlet, the 1% is responsible for double the emissions of the entire bottom half of the planet. No surprise there whatsoever, citing the global elite's private jet charters to the G7 summit. And young activists are starting to point the finger at Hollywood's A-list for a similar issue. Kylie Jenner, the youngest of the Kardashian clan, was recently blasted for posting a picture of her jet. Oh, it's a picture of her jet, with a caption that read, "You want to take mine or yours?" To which social media users accused her of being a climate criminal.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Wow. That is just an insensitive tweet, even if it weren't about climate, just to be like, look at how rich I am. Like, mine or yours. I'm so wealthy while everybody's struggling. People can barely, they're living paycheck to paycheck, unable to buy the food that they need because of inflation, put gas in their car because of the inflation. And Kylie Jenner's like, look at my jet.
Yeah. And I have no problem with people. I like people should be wealthy. That's fine. Go out and earn wealth. All the Kardashians, I mean, they were born into certainly some significant, leg up situation, I think, but then have gone on to, make tons of money, be very successful in fashion and entertainment, et cetera. Good for them. I have no issue with that. I have no desire to redistribute wealth just because other people have too much wealth. I don't care. But then to lecture other people about, you're hurting the environment. Oh, we need you to sacrifice more. Don't do that. Just don't do that if you're not going to do it yourself.
Look, the Kardashian clan, they built their entire enterprise on having an audience. And it's kind of like, know your audience. Yeah. I mean, look, the vast majority of people watching them are younger and tend to lean more liberal, would be my guess. And so if you know this about your audience that you're making millions of dollars on, even billions of dollars in some cases, then maybe you should just kind of tune in a little bit more to what they're caring about. But that being aside, I do agree that we are not going after the wealthy people when it comes to the climate crisis. We are punishing poor nations. We are saying, oh, it's your farming that's causing the problem. You need to ban, your farm animals. You got to get rid of your farm animals. I don't know. You'll have to start importing your food from somewhere else. We implement these policies that are harming poor countries, poor people. We say to poor people, well, the price of gas is going up because what are we doing? We're inadvertently and stealthily kind of trying to get you to move towards buying a Tesla. You poor person living paycheck to paycheck, try to get your hands on one of those.
Right.
So, we've got these policies that punish the poor, and yet nothing is really targeting the wealthy people. And again, I would go back to the very first ban that we should have if we're going to ban anything. If they're so hell-bent on banning things, then why not go after those private jets? That would be the first thing, and say, hey, listen, you're just going to have to fly commercial like everyone else. You can fly first class. You want business class? You want to get yourself a little cabin that lets you lay down and you get all kinds of snacks served to you? Fine. But you can't fly on your private jet anymore. And, so I have questions like, especially for lawmakers, are they the really wealthy ones? I don't know. You probably know the answer to this. How does Nancy Pelosi fly around? How does Mitch McConnell fly? How do these people fly around?
I mean, they fly first class. Forth? I don't think.
Do you think they fly private? I mean, Nancy certainly has enough money.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I think they do. Maybe they do some of the time, or they have donors who fly them around. They certainly fly. They certainly take normal flights some of the time. I think probably mostly they're just flying, first class.
First class. I would hope.
I saw. But
even then, that's
coming back from Vegas. I saw Cory Booker at the airport, so he was flying on the same plane as I was.
Was he flying first class or did he fly in coach?
I didn't see. But he was on a plane. He was not on a private plane. That's my point.
He should be flying coach. He shouldn't be making enough money to be flying.
I did not. I remember walking through first class, and I did not see him there. So.
Okay, so maybe he flew coach. But nonetheless, we are seeing this disparity on who is getting hit with the climate policies. Who are they targeting? I would like to know a little bit more about Biden's agenda here. If he's saying, okay, we're going to be declaring an emergency with climate, what does that mean exactly? So what are you going to do? You're wanting to put more money into these industries for subsidies. Who gets those? Does the average American get?
Solyndra.
I would like to know where that all goes. But even then, it still benefits a certain class. So if it's still going to be, we're going to give you access to solar panels or something. Well, you have to own a home, right? There's certain things that. But it'd be interesting to find out a little bit more about what he's trying to accomplish. But again, right now, it's tough when you've got an oil and gas problem and then you're saying that you're going to declare a national. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how he's going to do it.